Hey Raider Nation, before we get started with today's video, if this is custom apparel that you guys think that you would be interested in, please leave a comment in the comment section down below and maybe we can do other players as well, personal custom hoodies. Thank you guys for all the love and the support, and this is just another way that you guys can support the channel. Give it a like, give it a subscribe, and as always, just win, baby. What's going on, Raider Nation? Look, I wanted to hold off to make this video, so before we get into it, please hit the like button, please subscribe. It lets me know that you want more Las Vegas Raiders content, and I'll be happy to bring it to you. So without further ado, look, Josh McDaniels is officially in. He replaces Rich Bisaccia. Gus Bradley is out and Patrick Graham is in. Mike Mayock is out and Dave Ziegler is in. Overall, listen, the press conference kind of blew me away. Look, my honest opinion, I think Josh McDaniels is going to be one of the better things that's happened to us in a while, not just of who he is as an offensive football mind, but who he's brought in. Dave Ziegler is a fantastic football mind. If anybody knows anything about him, he has a tremendous eye for talent and building depth. Who he brought in as the assistant GM out of Chicago is another fantastic eye for talent. So from the top down, we're bringing in true professionals to run an organization. And I think the Las Vegas Raiders are going to look exactly that. They're going to look like a true professional organization that holds players to a high standard, which is what we need. We need somebody to come in here and hold this roster accountable. And we need the structure. We need the people who can find talent in the draft, who aren't afraid to be aggressive in free agency to get guys who are real, true scheme fits. You got to imagine that Josh McDaniels is extremely fired up for his second chance, and he is not going to want to waste it. I think he's going to be extremely aggressive year one in free agency. Him and Dave Ziegler, I'm sure, are going to have an extensive, aggressive plan to attack major needs in this roster. Look for the wide receiver position to get shore up in free agency. My personal opinion, I know everybody's clamoring for Davante Adams, but I really don't think it is realistic unless we get Carr to extend his contract, which with Josh McDaniels coming in, I'm actually okay with. I think we can win with Carr, and with Patrick Graham coming in, I think it's going to help Carr. I think the defense is going to be multiple. It's going to be aggressive. It's going to be diverse, and I think that's something that we've all been clamoring for and asking for a while. The Paul Guenther scheme was garbage. Gus Bradley was so predictable and so basic and never blitzed. We were the least blitzing team in the National Football League. And I know that blitzing doesn't always generate success. However, there were times where we could have been more aggressive and taken more chances. So Gus Bradley is on his way to Indianapolis, and he has officially signed. So with that all being said, look, Raider Nation, overall, I'm excited for this hire. I'm excited to see what this organization can become. I'm excited to see what the Las Vegas Raiders look like when they're held accountable, when they're aggressive, when they're bringing in the right talent. And I'm telling you what, I believe that football players are going to want to play for Josh McDaniels a lot more than what they did Jon Gruden. I know that the NFL players are going to want to play for Patrick Graham because he's an extremely respected defensive coordinator around the National Football League. This is a guy that people wanted as a head coach, and he left New York to come here to take this job, which speaks volumes to what he thinks about Josh McDaniels and Dave Ziegler. And for those who didn't know, they worked together in New England. Patrick Graham is going to bring a creative front. He's going to be aggressive, whether it's 3-4, 4-3. Look, don't get too bent out of shape about, do we have the personnel to fit 3-4, 4-3? Look, Patrick Graham is the type of coach, he's not going to put his defense in a position to fail. Okay, in times past, I could see why we would stress and be nervous about a hire like this. Look, Patrick Graham knows what he's doing. If our personnel, if our base is better suited for 4-3, given whatever week team-specific game plan, then he's going to roll with a 4-3. But look, if it's a 3-4, Divine Diablo, Malcolm Kuntz, maybe get Ngakoue standing up, he's going to put the players in the best position to succeed, and I'm all for it. Look, he's going to bring the big, long corners down on the tight ends. He's going to get creative with coverages. He's going to drop some. He's going to send some. The stunts, the twist, all of it. He brings the entire package. He's not limited to a single scheme, which is why I love this hire for the Las Vegas Raiders. Look, Raider Nation, you have a lot to be excited for when it comes to the defensive side of the football. And the offensive side just gets better. He's got his running back in place. He's got his quarterback in place. He can fill in holes in the offensive line and bring in a solid number one wide receiver and fill everything out in the draft. This football team is not far away. They were one possession down from the Super Bowl contenders. Trust this process because it's not going to take as long as what you think. So are you all in? Are you all out? Do you want to see this organization succeed? Are you ready to see true professionals in place for the Las Vegas Raiders? I know I am. It's been a long time coming, and there is something to be excited about. So Raider Nation, let me know, what was your favorite hire? Who do you think the Raiders are going to bring in? Maybe we can do a free agent breakdown and a draft breakdown if that's what you guys would like. So, is it Josh McDaniels, Dave Ziegler, or Patrick Graham? What are you excited about? What was your favorite hire? Comment down below. I'd love to hear from you guys. And as always, man, just win, baby.